There are three things that women do that scare men away. These three things are pretty simple, and if you stop doing them, you might be able to keep more men. Okay, number one, if you bring old trauma into a relationship, don't be surprised if he doesn't stay. If you get that crazy ex, if you get that crazy whatever relationship, that thing that you went through, and it's like you're bringing it on him, he's not gonna stop at that. So say a guy wants a feminine woman. Say he bodies a masculine. He's giving you everything. He's buying you things. He's taking care of you, providing for you. Okay, but the one thing he wants is for you to be submissive. Say that you were submissive in your old relationship, but the guy you did everything for, you cooked, you cleaned, you took care of whatever, whatever, and say he wasn't he didn't embody the masculine characteristics that he was supposed to. So then now you're like, oh, I hate men. Oh, all men are the same. All these past relationships, oh, they always do this. So now I'm never gonna do that for any man again. So you go into your next relationship, and now this man is missing out on all the things that you potentially could give because you're letting your past weigh you down. You're letting the things you did for your ex that didn't work be the reason why you don't do that for me. How do you know that I won't love your cooking? How do you know that I won't love the fact that you clean the house every day and make it spotless? Okay, you're bringing your old trauma and thinking that that's how everybody thinks, and it could be a problem. And that man is not gonna stay if you do that. Number two, okay, these two, like I said, number two things that scare the men away is kids. Most guys don't like to have kids. Why? Because nobody wants to raise, or most men don't want to raise a kid that's not theirs. Okay, that's why men don't like sluts. Why? That's why men don't like whores. Why? Because if she gets pregnant, you don't know who the daddy is. It could be you. It could not be you. Men don't like to have that in the back of their mind. They don't want to not know if they're the daddy. Okay, so if you have kids, the chances of men being like ooh are higher. Why? Because men want kids of their own. They want you to take care of their kids. Okay, why? Because you're gonna put that kid first. If tomorrow something happens and you have to choose between that kid and your step husband or whatever, you're probably gonna choose the kid. And knowing that kid always comes first is going to not sit right in the back of that man's mind. And like I said, some men will do it, but most men won't. Okay. Number three, the third thing that women do to scare men away is they bring up marriage too soon. There are guys out there that drop the L-bomb too quick. There are guys that say, oh, I love you. And the women is like, oh, whoa, 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 relax there, buddy. Relax. Okay, but it's also the opposite. There are women that are like, oh, we've been dating for 2 months. We've been dating for a year. Where's my ring? Where's my ring? Becky was dating her husband for 2 weeks, and she got a ring. Where's my ring? So it's like, just because the people around you, or just because everybody else is getting married, or just because everybody else is putting the pressure on you, your parents, your mom, your daddy, just because your biological clock is ticking, doesn't mean you have to rush the man. A man knows if he wants to marry you. It's just something that he knows. When a woman finds the right girl, he just knows it. Okay? It's one of those things where even if a man is player, he might find that one girl that's like, ooh, actually, I think she's the one. I think I'm ready to settle down. Okay. So my thing is, just not only should you take care of yourself, but it's like, if you have kids, okay, expect the man not to stay. Okay. If you're bringing up old trauma, expect the man not to stay. Okay. And if you're expecting a man to marry you when he's not ready, expect a man not to stay. They literally will run away. Not walk, not skip, run away. Okay? And like I said, if this was helpful, leave a like, subscribe to the channel. If it wasn't, leave a comment. I want to know why. But until then, I'll see you in the next one.